Week 7 pick'ems.
YouTube, how's it going? The Goat House is back. We're back with Week 7 pick'ems for the National Fumble League. We'll see if the boys can hang on to those lubed up footballs this week. The winner of Week 6 is the guest picker today. It's Papa Witt. He is back. He won Week 1. He was here in Week 2. He's back, ready to go. Here's your leaderboard down there and there. Official Picks League, never too late to join because there's a weekly winner that gets their picks featured in the next video. Papa Witt has a message for Junior before we get started.
Oh, for me?
Yep, for you.
What does he want?
He says, Papa Witt is back, Junior. You didn't like me the first time. You're always giving people a hard time.
What? I didn't like him?
I don't really remember, but I remember you're always giving people a hard time. He says, you didn't like me the first time around, but I'm going to win you over. I picked the Bears last night to win the week, and we just might be picking them again this week. Did I read that right?
I love this guy.
You love him?
I love this guy.
You've always loved him.
I've never stopped loving him.
Your guys' shirts are really fuzzy right now.
Dude, this is Frog and Toad.
Yeah, I don't know. That's not even green, so I'm trying to figure out how Pete makes sense. Green screen's picking up Pete's
Why didn't
green.
you switch it to the vowels? I don't understand what you're doing.
Pete, the Titans fired Callahan. You're ready to go, and we're ready to go. Oh, Thursday
transition.
night football. I'm a pro at this now.
Yeah.
Steelers, Bengals. The Bengals wearing those all whites with the black tiger stripes. Joe Flacco's second game. He's going to look so good in those uniforms. So good. Steelers, very impressive record. Very solid team overall. I want to be a little more impressed, though. But the record, looking good. They're starting to put some wins together. And now these AFC North games, they're always something. The Bengals showed signs of life with Joe Flacco at quarterback, even though they still got beat up against the Packers. What do you guys got in this one?
I think the jerseys, great idea. You probably should just can the jerseys once Burrow gets hurt, to be honest. Just go to the normals. But I'm taking Pittsburgh on the road here.
He's taking Pittsburgh on the road.
Yeah, I'm with you. They haven't really.
That's Junior.
They're winning, but for whatever reason, I'm not impressed.
Yeah, they easily beat the Browns, but I'm like, I want them, and they beat up the Vikings. So I'm not going to sit here and say they're not impressive at all. For their record, I want to be a little more whoa,
Right.
But I don't have that right now.
I don't think they're capable of whoa. I think they're a win ugly team.
Or I don't think it's been ugly.
Not ugly, but
I know what you mean.
Old school wins kind of team.
Okay, yeah. Pete,
I'm feeling frisky here.
No,
I mean, there's some Thursday night games that have just been a little wonky. What about last Thursday?
Pete,
it was a little wonky.
The Giants beating the Eagles. What about the Thursday before that?
Pete,
the Niners beating the Rams.
Pete,
Give me those Bengals.
Oh, God.
And those unis.
You know why I
Ready to
waited
go?
to the end to go last? Because I thought I was going to pick the Bengals myself. I'm taking the Bengals.
Bengals.
The uniforms. The Flacco. Mike Tomlin is complaining that Andrew Berry traded Flacco to the Bengals. And then Jamar Chase comes out and basically says they're not going to let the Steelers come there and raw dog them. That's basically what he said. So it's not going to happen in this game. Joe
Did he actually say
Flacco,
that?
he said the words raw dog, but I kind of just got to the point there. But, yeah, the Bengals in these unis, Pete took the words out of my mouth. I was saving myself for
Crazy
last.
Thursday games.
Yeah, you might as well. If your gut's telling you, go with it. Go with the upset because this year's wacky, especially not just the Thursday games, the prime time games. Look at the two games last night, how they finished.
They screwed me. They let Junior creep back up.
Yeah.
You're about to do it again, Pete.
But the Steelers, it's a risky pick because the Bengals can't stop the run. The Steelers can come in there and pound the ball all over them. They also can't really protect the quarterback. The Steelers could come in there with TJ Watt and just rush Flacco, old man Flacco. But he's going to get the ball out to those weapons. Jamar Chase usually goes off, in general, but against the Steelers, get Chase Brown going a little more. It's just one of those Thursday games where the Bengals get right here. So I literally was waiting to the end because I thought I was gonna lone cat the Bengals. And my picks have been off this year compared to normal, but my lone dog's been pretty good. My lone cats, whatever you want to say. All right, so me and Pete on the Bengals. Ole Yella has got the Steelers.
Thursday Night Football.
On Thursday Night Football. And Papa Witt, the Week 6 winner, is here with his picks. He's gotten the show twice this year. Someone's going to stop. We're going to have to get a urine sample to make sure he ain't cheating. But in the meantime, it's up to you guys out there to stop this guy. But he is, oh, my God, he took the Bengals.
Let's go.
I literally, majority of the Goat House taking the Bengals. I thought I was me by myself.
I knew I didn't like this kid.
He says Joe Flacco is collecting AFC North teams starts like they're Infinity Stones. Is that what that says? And he's going to want to show off for the team he's going to start for next year. Okay. I'm struggling. I got to let Pete read that.
What if the Steelers are like, Rodgers retires, and they're like, all right, let's get Joe Flacco.
I can't believe I really thought I was just going to take the huge risk and be by myself here. I was feeling it too once I saw it in the schedule.
The risk.
Junior could be creeping back up even more with that one. I mean, the Steelers are like 5.5-point favorites, so they should win the game, but will they? That is the question. It's actually going to be a fun one, even though the Bengals are on a big-time losing streak. We'll see what happens, but we're going to London on Sunday. Well, we're not actually going to London.
They're going to London.
They're going to London on Sunday morning football. Rams, Jags. The Rams, the Jags catch a little break with Puka probably being out, their star player, but the Rams catch a little bit of a break with Devin Lloyd, the star linebacker of the Jags, got a 99-yard pick six 2 weeks ago. He's going to be out, not even making the trip. So I don't know if that's fully even, but both teams missing a star player, obviously.
Did someone leave right away?
Huh?
Did one of these teams leave right away? Do we know?
Yeah, we got to figure out the details on that. Whoever leaves earlier seems to have the advantage. But this is like the Jags' second home. So that kind of gives the Jags the advantage. They've been playing a lot better this year. The Rams have been a little underwhelming, even in their win last week. The defense played very well. It's a game that can go either way. Part of me is like, yeah, Jags' second home, no Puka. I just think the Rams are the better team, even though the Jags are playing well. They're pretty well coached now. I think the Rams are the more well-coached team, if that makes sense. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Does that sound clean?
Yeah.
I was jumping up my words, it felt like. No, I think it sounded
clean
good.
Shorts.
Clean shorts. I'm gonna take the Rams in this one. The Jags are tough to pick, and I was saying it. They were squeaking off wins while they were creating a ton of crazy takeaways in games. I kept wondering, like, what if they don't get these takeaways? And we saw that this past week, and they couldn't pull it off. It didn't really look pretty. So it's why the Jags are a good team. I have to pick them at times, right? But I almost feel like if I pick the Jags to win, I'm also predicting them to get some big-time crazy turnovers, which they could do. But I feel like they're going to have to do that in this game, and they may very well do that and beat the Rams. But I'm going to take the Rams even without Puka, and there's so much on film of them just feeding Puka underneath. And, so Rams might maybe have some tricks up their sleeve. When they drafted Terrence Ferguson, they were planning to go a little more 12 personnel. We haven't seen that a ton yet. This could be the time where they kind of throw some different looks at a team. I will take the Rams. That's a good game that can go either way.
This is a good one.
That's a good one.
Give me the Rams.
He's taking the Rams.
Picked the Seahawks against the Jags last week. Was I alone on that somehow?
Yeller was with you, I think.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I mean, I like the Jags too. I just don't. I'm not buying into like them being a true contender. I see the Rams being a contender, but I know Puka being out hurts them. But still, give me the Rams here.
Yeah, I'm taking the Rams as well.
He's taking the Rams as well.
I just got to.
Just got to.
But it's the Jags' second home.
Yeah, but they don't always play the best there.
It's true.
It's not like it's like a huge number. Like, oh my God, they're like 5-1 in London. It's like, no, not really. They're maybe 500.
Yeah, another thing, the Jags allowed a lot of pressure on Trevor Lawrence last week. So is that going to be a thing going forward? Is it a wrap? He still made good throws, and Brian Thomas Jr. made some big plays, but is it almost a wrap if a team consistently gets pressure? So some questions for the Jags. How are they if they're not creating a bunch of crazy turnovers? I know they're a good team. How are they pass protecting this week? Because it was pretty damn bad last week. But Yeller is also taking the Rams. This is surprising. No one is, he says, might change for injuries. Okay. Puka's not playing. I don't know if it's official yet, but it doesn't sound good. And, oh, my God, not a single person took the Rams because Papa Witt, two-time champ, weekly champ, is taking the Rams. Tricky one to pick, I agree. Adams gets fed with Puka out and has a big game. Yeah, someone's going to step up. Like I said, the Rams can give different looks here, step back up, and the better team. Better team doesn't always win. We're seeing that a lot. But, yeah, I'm surprised no one took the Jags. I thought about it for a little bit, but I'm like, I got to pick the Rams. The Jags are tough to pick, even though they're a good team. Will they make those big-time crazy plays? That is the question. Will they protect Lawrence a little better? It is needed. Oh, Saints, Bears. The Bears got a horseshoe jammed up that bum of theirs the last couple wins.
Come on now.
That's the case.
Come on now.
Does it continue here against the Saints? But the Bears do have a 3-game winning streak. They're playing much better football than they were, especially last year. A much improved team. The offense very explosive, and the defense creating turnovers on defense. I kind of categorize them with the Jags. Like, I'm kind of wondering, there's going to be these games this year. If they don't get these crazy, Jaden Daniels doesn't drop the ball. If they don't get these crazy turnovers, do they pull it? Because they're squeaking by. Do they pull it off still? So I'm saying the same thing about the Bears that I'm saying about the Jags. So if the Saints don't turn the ball over at all, they could definitely win this game. The Bears still could win this game if they don't do that. But Saints, like I said, they're a little better in their record shows. Spencer Rattler is playing a little bit better than people realize. The defense is decent. The red zone offense is what's questionable. They have really good drives. They get in the red zone, then play calling or execution kind of fails a little bit. I've noticed that about the Bears too. Sometimes they march, they screen pass, boom, they're in field goal range instantly, but then they end up settling for a field goal, or they get a turnover and they can't punch it in the end zone. So it's going to be a battle who executes more in the red zone. The Bears at home has to be the pick here. They keep creating turnovers. They keep getting better and making plays. If this was in New Orleans, I can't pick Bears games, so I should just shut up anyways. But I might take the Saints if it was in New Orleans. But it's not.
The Saints are better at home. I mean, the games that they've played tight this year, the games that they've been competitive, no matter who they're versing, it's always been home, at least this year. Yeah, I mean, it's a no-brainer. You know what I'm doing.
Did you talk to Dan, though?
Dan knows. You know what Dan's doing.
Dan is.
We're all in here.
Dan's doing it.
It's just, it's not just the Jaden Daniels fumble. I mean, everyone fumbles. Everyone is dealing with the rain. Duvernay fumbled. He picked it right back up.
Everyone's dealing with the lubed-up footballs.
Yeah, it's wet.
The fumbles, man. The fumbles this year. There's so many where the defense does not earn it either. It's just like across the league. We
could talk about my Titans. You see that Cam Ward play at the end of the game?
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, he rolled to his left and he went to go throw and just
lost
dropped the ball. Fumbled.
Jaden did that yesterday when he was trying to run.
Yeah.
He didn't even tuck it. It was just
the Panthers. I don't know if you guys saw it. I think it was Leggett. I could be wrong. I was watching a million games at once, but he was running the ball with one hand off a screen or an end around or something like this. I don't know if he was going to pitch it, but he lost it. The ball got kicked around forever, went backwards, and then I think it was Dowdle that picked it up, and then someone came out and punched the ball out from Dowdle, and it was all over the place, and the Panthers got it back. That just sums up the season. I think he did try to pitch it. Leggett, was it?
Yeah. And then Dowdle fumbled.
It was just insane. That just sums up this year. Bijan fumbles on the first play of that game, but it was offsides on the defense. It's just
blocked field goals too. This is the year of the fumble and the blocked field goal.
Jake Moody apparently could kick now.
Did you see? Okay, the kick
or the Bears. Whoever the Bears get is all of a sudden just could kick. I feel like.
Do you know what's crazy?
Unless it's Cody Parkey.
It's crazy that block kick. Did you see the side camera angle of that? There wasn't a prayer that was like was if no one even put their hands up that was hitting the line. That thing came out so low.
The Falcons got their kick blocked, and the Bills were just in there before he even took a step. He was slow, Parker Romo. He was slow to start progressing towards the ball, but they were in there instantly at the same time. I don't know what's going on with the fumbles and the block kicks, but it's a little nutty. Pete, who are you going with?
Bears.
Oh, love it. It's got to be the torpedo.
That means Junior has to take the Titans, even if Pete doesn't take the Titans.
No, I'm with Pete. I follow.
Okay, all right. Yeller is doing it, folks. He is taking
history
the Bears, and he says, "Keep the free cheese coming." That's what he says.
Come on now.
He's getting some. He's saying they're getting some free. They are. I mean, they're getting some gifts here.
The whole division is playing the same teams. Come on now.
Yeah. No, but they're getting a little bit. I mean, Jaden Daniels had a wide open touchdown. Was at the first drive, and so the defense got beat, and he was like, "Here you go." And at the end, he was like, "Here you go. I'm gonna knock
part of the game.
I'm gonna knock the. It's part of the game. They're on a 3-game win streak. We're all picking the Bears. I don't know if I should rip the Commanders now or wait
when they're up.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna rip that guy that people want. Maybe Pete wants him as his head coach. I'm gonna rip him a little bit. Kingsbury. We'll get there.
I think what we got to remember here is that, like, the Bears' defense on paper is nothing special. I mean,
they'll give up some yards, but they'll make some plays.
but they're turning over the ball.
they got
3 in a
high
row.
effort, high octane.
I mean, they're just taking the ball away.
Diarrhea.
Do you want them to trade for a pass rusher? Most of the fans do, but then on game day, they're like, oh, we love these guys. Like, wait, we need someone. Like, no, I love these guys.
It really depends what you're giving up. I mean, I'm fine with if you want to make a move for that.
What if after this game they take one of the Saints players, one of Dennis Allen's guys, they go, we'll give you a 5th round pick for old man Cam Jordan.
Why wouldn't you do that?
Why wouldn't you? 4th round pick? I don't think they would do a 4th round pick for an old guy that's probably going to play 1 year here.
No.
Does he want to retire a Saint? That's the question. All right, we're spitballing here at this point.
Spitballing.
Papa Witt, he said in the beginning he might just take the Bears for Junior, and I thought he was bullshitting you, but he's taking the Bears.
I love this kid.
He switched. How do you know he's a kid?
I mean, I love this man.
He switched his icon this time to his team, the Broncos. He says, I talked to Dan. I don't think it was your Dan, but he said I'm doing a bad job reading. All right,
Pete,
I
take it
talked to a Dan. I don't think it was your Dan, but he said we're taking the Bears 25-24
That's good.
final
That's
score.
good.
Nice.
2 games in a row, 25-24. That's
a weird
crazy.
score, too.
That's crazy. Pretty similar games, though. They played better against the Commanders, but pretty similar games. Fun fact, I already complained about, I picked the Raiders, I had it, and I got it wrong. But I remembered my score predictions that week. I predicted the Raiders to win 24-23, and the Bears won 25-24. That was something. The way these games finish, man, they're crazy. All right, spent enough time on this one. Watch out for the Saints, though. It could be a little sneaky, but going to Sloppy Soldier. Win going to pick up this week. Look at his hair. What is it doing? I'm not sure. Got a little curly Q going. It looks like a
Windy
wig.
City.
It is the Windy City. Oh, Dolphins, Browns
Wearing the toughest game to pick. I'm just kidding.
No, this is easy. This is absolutely easy. The Browns are wearing those
Browners.
all Browns again. The last time they wore those all Browns, they beat the Green Bay Packers. The Dolphins got Tua blaming people after the game. They're not showing up for meetings.
That's true.
We got the Dolphins, the worst run defense maybe I've ever seen. Gabriel's pretty stinky. His pass catchers are dropping the ball, but the Browns run the shit out of the ball, and they play defense. Give me Cleveland in this one.
Made a lot of good points. I think the Browns aren't going to lose the game. I don't think they're not going to do anything crazy or anything stupid to lose the game. I think Tua might turn the ball over, and yeah, I think they're falling apart over there. Mike McDaniel might be the next coach to.
Are you taking the Browns?
To be gone. Yeah, give me the Browns.
Oh, I thought another one. I thought I was going to be by myself, but I just jumped ahead and got on it.
Yeah, I'm taking the Dolphins here.
There you go.
I'm taking the Dolphins. I mean, both teams suck. I mean, but the Browns got a good defense. I can see them, the defense keeping them in this game, and they can just run it all day to Judkins and just be fine, I would think.
I think against the field.
So you're picking the Browns?
No.
It sounded like you broke down the Browns. So I hate when I basically broke down why the Falcons were going to win, and I didn't pick them. When I first saw it on the schedule, I'm like, I'm picking the Falcons. I just didn't. The season's been so weird that my gut picks, I kind of started going away from them. I don't know what I'm doing. But anyways, against the field, the Dolphins might be better than more teams. Maybe that's debatable. But I think this matchup is a beauty for Cleveland. It's just on Gabriel to not blow it, or Stefanski just run the damn ball to Quinshon Judkins here. Great matchup because the defense can create turnovers and just stop the Dolphins, and they'll be able to run on Miami. We already broke that down, but Yeller is taking the Dolphins in this one. So we got a good split. This is looking like the Steelers-Bengals game. What did he say? Tua just can't get right. So every time he says that for a quarterback, they seem to play a lot better. So I might switch my pick. No, I'm not going to do it, but that's interesting. And, oh, my God, this is exactly like the Thursday night game because Papa Witt is going with the Browns. I think the Browns D wins this game. Offense does just enough. I'm right on board with you. I'm oddly confident in this one. I'm not going to sit here and say it's a lock. I'm guaranteed to be right. But when I saw this one, it's a tough week, but I was like, boom, I'm going Cleveland.
If Shedeur plays, I'll take him.
Yeah, I'm not like a huge Shedeur guy, but I gotta be better than Gabriel, right?
I would think.
Gotta think. All right, there you have it. Good split. I love the splits. We might be doing some more splits.
No.
Probably not on this one.
Well,
Patriots,
okay.
Titans, Callahan, shit can,
Vrabel,
other Callahan,
revenge game.
gone. Vrabel, revenge game. Patriots, legit. Maybe Titans gets a little spark or something going without Callahan there, but not enough. Patriots win.
Give me the Patriots. Mm-hmm. They did something right, though, and
they did something right.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny how, like, the national media, you see all the national media stuff, like what are the Titans doing? Like
I didn't see that.
How could, like, Trey Wingo said it. There's a lot of people out there saying it like you got to have continuity. Like, what are you doing?
I don't even know what that word means.
Together.
Oh,
Togetherness.
Okay, thanks.
I don't think they watched the Titans at all this year. Like, did you just see like what they were doing out there?
Yeah,
I mean, when I watched the Titans, the one word that jumps out to me is continuity. In hating the coach, and they got rid of that.
There we go.
They came together for something.
There's something.
I'll tell you what, the Titans might get. NFL sometimes a little mysterious. The officials a little mysterious. The Titans might get some calls in this one because Vrabel went on a Patriot show and he said the refs are just comical. The officiating is just comical at this point. They were cracking up about it. He was kind of throwing them under the bus. He says the league sends out videos explaining calls, what to look for, what they're calling these days, things like that. And he says the officials just aren't even watching them. So I could see the officials snapping back here. Still not enough. Patriots win.
He's a smart guy. I think they're going to...
They got to get the run game going, though. I don't know. That's the only thing with the Patriots. Defense looks good. Run defense looks fantastic. I'm obsessed with run defense. You guys know that. Drake May, big Drake May guy. That guy, he's unreal. He's ahead of schedule right now.
I think they're going to pound him.
They might pound him. They're favored by like 7. They might cover that. Score predictions, picks against spread. Next video, every Wednesday. Yeller Patriots. Papa Witt, is he going to do it? No, he's not going to do it. And he says... Pats keep rolling. I hope Pigskin Pete puts up more of a fight against me this week in the Goat House Fantasy than the Titans will against the Pats. Okay, he's talking shit. That's
all right, buddy.
Whoa.
We got the same pick so far, so
yeah, buddy.
that's something.
He's not your buddy, guy.
I'll pick one different than him for sure, though. I'll keep.
You can see his picks. Are you cheating?
No, I mean I'll just make sure.
Oh, Rashee Rice is back, and the Chiefs are getting hot. We're all picking them.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Rashee Rice going to be dangerous out there. The Chiefs looked really good against the Lions. They completely outplayed them, especially in the second half.
Geno stinks.
I mean, the Raiders didn't even look that good besides pass rush against the Titans, and that's how bad the Titans are.
Did you see like they who was it? Landon Roberts after the game said like they knew that like he basically said he knew that they knew the Titans plays. Like they knew the play calls. They knew like when they lined up in certain fronts, like they were gonna get home free. And like if you watch every single one of Cam Ward's sacks, like he had like no time to throw the ball. And idiot doesn't give him any type of like bailout at all. It's like they're chipping and staying in, and then there's like deep routes, and there's nobody to like get the ball
back
to.
My chair.
Guy is an idiot. I'm done. He's out.
He's gone. We're done. Who's your first choice coach? Who's it going to be?
But what could they even switch at this point? Like, what could they do differently?
Yeah, they're not.
They're running this stupid scheme that's just awful, obviously. I'm starting to think we're going back to the Titans game. Just pull it up right now. I'm starting to think, and I was saying this, you guys know I was a Will Levis guy. I think Will Levis is actually, he's got a chance to be a starting NFL quarterback. I think this guy actually ruined Will Levis, and he was ruining Cam Ward.
Give me him on the Vikings. Give me Will Levis. I'll take him.
Yeah, I think he would actually be good.
I think he'd be, Kevin O'Connell. Get him going. He is a little banged up, though.
I said I'm on the Mike McCarthy train. The Bears fans wanted him last year because they thought
I didn't want him.
They thought
well, they wanted Ben Johnson, but they were like, we might not get him now. Let's get
Mike McCarthy. But I think he's obviously he's proven to be a winning coach. He's worked with quarterbacks. You know, Rodgers obviously was. Rodgers is Rodgers, a Hall of Famer, right? Prescott. I think Prescott got better under him. Like I thought Dak was kind of.
He's balling out without him right now.
He is, but like it's still the same offensive coordinator
that's a hire that definitely cannot hurt one bit.
And I think he raises the floor and puts some stability in that franchise that desperately needs it.
Papa Witt took the Chiefs, said ass beating of the week. The Chiefs are good again. Rashee Rice comes back like nothing changed. This weird season is going to end with the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl, and it pisses me off. That's my first place Witt rant. I love it. Again, I didn't say it. He said it. I'm just reading what he said. He's a Broncos fan. You could see by his icon. But hey, that's an unbiased take right there for sure, besides the part that he hates it. But there you have it. Yeah, Chiefs looking good. Can they stay consistent now? I think they will, but we'll see. What if the Raiders just snuck this one off? I don't think so. All right, got some good ones. Oh, my God, the Eagles and the Vikings, a tough one to pick. The Vikings coming off the bye. They've been one of the more injured teams in football, but they're about to get quite a few guys back. We'll see for sure. But the defense, we know it's a really good defense, but at the same time, it's been a little underwhelming. But Cashman, Van Ginkel, desperately need them back. They could come back this week along with some offensive linemen. Carson Wentz, big-time revenge game. Isaiah Rodgers as well. Eagles let him go. They regret that right now because he's balling out. The Eagles stinking it up. I mean, they blew it against the Broncos, and then they absolutely got dominated against the Giants. My mind, there's been a lot of mind-blowing games this year. My mind was so blown in that game. Like, this is the worst. Who is the worst team on a single week? It's not your Titans, Pete. It's not the Jets. I think the Eagles in that game was the worst team I saw this year. The Titans and the Jets would have beat them. It would have been close. I think they would have beat them in that game.
I don't think so.
That's how bad. No. They were that bad. They were that bad in that game. So
the Titans we're going back to the Titans again. We should just every single game. They scored one touchdown in the first half of games this through the first 6 games. They scored one touchdown.
They would have beat the Eagles in that Thursday night
That's
game.
when you script stuff.
Yeah.
Like this guy is so bad.
All right. Enough of that.
Okay.
This is a tough one because part of me is like, how could I possibly pick the Eagles right now when they look that bad? Like the Giants obliterated them, missing, they had no receivers. Because the Eagles right now, they can't rush the passer. They're nowhere near stopping the run as good as they were last year. They have no corners. You can throw all over these corners. Quinyon Mitchell banged up. I mean, is Jalen Carter going to play? Is Landon Dickerson going to play? The offensive line doesn't look as good without him. Hurts does not look nearly as good. The receivers are still really good. It's just, do they want to be there? Mainly A.J. Brown. How invested is this team? The little effort on both sides of the ball is glaring. The play calling's not good. So I'm sitting here saying, how could it's that bad right now? How could I possibly pick the Eagles? This reminds me of 2 years ago. We kept trying to pick the Eagles at the end of the year in the playoffs when they played the Bucs. And it's like, you watch them, like, why am I picking them? They continue to look like this. So part of me is like, I can't pick the Eagles. Part of me is like, Eagles get an extra break. They played last Thursday. They'll figure it out against my team. Our luck that they'll figure it out. It looked like the defending Super Bowl champs against us, even though there's really no logic behind that. Vikings have been, they haven't been that great. They're 3-2. They haven't been that good. But weird year. I'm going to just take my team here. I do think they're going to win. I'm not going to take them just because they're my team. I do want to see some injuries.
Whoa, what is that supposed to mean?
What?
You're just taking
I wasn't a shot at you. I promise. But the way I said it made it sound like part of me is like, yeah, anything can happen this year, so I might as well. But pick how could I pick the? Like I said, how could I possibly pick the Eagles? But if Quinyon Mitchell's the big one here, that's the big one because they're getting beat up on in terms of pass defense as it is. If he's out, how are they going to cover Jefferson and Addison, all those guys, right? That's kind of my issue, but we'll see if Jalen Carter, Landon Dickerson play on the Vikings side. They should get some linemen back, but does Cashman and Van Ginkel play? Another thing that stood out, the Eagles' offense has played okay at times this year. All those times have been they've had success on plays against man coverage. Against zone, Hurts is really struggling. The Vikings play the least amount of man right now. They play quite a bit of zone. They give different looks. They have that blitz game going. It's a weird spot for the Eagles. The main thing is how much do they want it right now? That's the biggest question. So I'll take Minnesota here, and we'll monitor some injuries. I possibly could switch, but I'm feeling the Vikings. Surprisingly, 2 weeks ago when I saw this, I was like, there's no way I'm taking the Vikings in that game.
I think I'm taking the Eagles here.
He's going to take the Eagles.
I don't know.
It's a good pick. I mean,
it's just one of those games. It's like I feel like the last 2 weeks, the league wants us to think that the Eagles are kind of maybe they're not the same. Maybe
that's how the Chiefs were going, but we all deep down knew they were right. But the way the Eagles have looked, it's tough to pick them right now. It's that bad, but I don't want to. It's a good rule to have. Don't base things off the previous week, but it's kind of been a thing where the offense is stale and the defenses look good at times, but now it's banged up. And I think the biggest problem here is stopping the two legit receivers in Minnesota. Just all on Wentz throwing the ball well. I feel like he has, and he's out for revenge here.
Yeah,
Pete?
this is funny. We're going to do this again.
You're taking the
I'll take
Vikings.
the Vikings,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
at
I thought
home.
I'd be the only one on the Vikings.
I
We're gonna have
think-
some
You
mix-up
guys
in the
believe I
standings.
have to
I think-
piss already?
I think injuries are one to monitor in this one. Like, it could change.
I'm going to say that a couple times. Like these short shorts? What's going on here?
Could change my pick here if
Oh, I thought this was my court. I was like, how
based
did I
on
get
a lot of things. Like if Van Ginkel's out, if is
Cashman back?
a Vikings offensive line. Or
Here's the thing with the offensive line, though. The most beat up it's been was against the Browns their last game, and that's probably the best it's been somehow. I don't know. Maybe they had Brandell playing center. He's never played center in his life. Joe Huber, the undrafted free agent, we saw in preseason too. He might be good. I'd rather still have Donovan Jackson in there, but Brian O'Neill, if he's back, that's a big one. That's a huge one, obviously. But somehow the offensive line didn't look great, but it looked okay against it. I don't know.
Then you got injuries on the Eagles side too to monitor. But
Yeah, I think Mitchell could be out.
I kind of like what you were saying. I mean, remember like when we were talking about that, like the Eagles 2 years ago, where they were just on a losing streak and like
Even when they won, it was like, ugh.
they were like close to firing Sirianni, and they made him go out and get different coordinators, and they got Kellen Moore, and then obviously they signed
Here we
Saquon
go.
Barkley, and they got stuff going. But Kellen Moore left, and now they're back to like struggling again a little bit. So I wonder if they're going to be, I don't know. Like I wonder if they're just going to be on a little bit of a slump here until some type of changes happen.
I know someone who's available for a new offense coordinator.
I know someone
I know
too.
someone who's available.
Yeah, no. Yeller's taking the Vikings too. What's going on? Oh, he did it. What is Junior's by himself on the Eagles? Oh, this is crazy.
Can't pick them right now.
No, I bet you they go back to looking elite this week, and then they'll go back to looking like shit. It's just how I feel as
to
a
mess with
Vikings
us.
fan. Just to mess with me. I got the purple on. It's not even a Vikings purple or Vikings shirt, but they gotta do it. Come on, Wentz.
It'd be a good week for A.J. Brown to reread inner excellence.
Yeah,
Be a
I mean he's
great week.
good. Him and Smith, they're fine. They're in terms of skill. They're wide open all game, but they don't even give a shit right now. Devontae Smith he's not that much of a problem, but AJ Brown's brainwashing him. That was always a good kid, right? I don't want to try to throw him under the bus too much. I don't know exactly what's being said, but
I think everyone's thinking it. AJ Brown should get him to the New England, and Drake May take him to the Super Bowl.
Everyone's thinking that. I've never. That was the first
I'm
time
wondering
I
if Vrabel wants to
Because
deal.
Vrabel loves AJ
Yeah.
Brown. AJ Brown loves Vrabel. It's just
In the argument against that, it popped in my head was
that's his favorite. It was his favorite team growing up was the Patriots. AJ
does
Brown.
anyone want to deal with AJ Brown? But I mean, he's dealing with Diggs pretty well right now,
Yeah.
Vrabel. So, man, imagine if the Patriots
something.
got AJ Brown. What Drake May is doing already is something. I mean, they got Booty and Pop Douglas looked pretty good this last week. God, May's looking good. I don't want to get ahead of myself too much, but man, I was all over that one. I'm feeling pretty good. We already gave Papa with it. We didn't read his thing. Vikings. Broncos broke the Eagles. Have to fade them till they prove otherwise. It's kind of where we're at, And it's just a weird matchup. Vikings, tricky zone coverage. They might get healthier right now. They were probably a top 5 most beat up team before. Maybe they're not now. Defense is still good. I feel like the defense is good but underwhelming. I think they can be elite if they're healthy. You could say that about a lot of teams. A lot of teams are beat up, but we'll see. We spent too much time in this game. But, Eagles got to prove something here. Got to prove it. I could see it. It's a good one by Junior by himself. Good one.
Thank you.
Oh, Panthers, Jets. I've been all over these
Panthers.
Panthers. I've been all over them the last 2 weeks. I picked them by myself last week, and they beat the Cowboys. That went.
Cowboys defense.
You know how pissed I was?
Stinky.
I was making the graphics guy was making the graphics for the score predictions, and I told him, punch in 30-27 Panthers. He punched it in. I watched him, and I told him, you know what? Might be a little too much points. Go 27-24. I swear on my mother, too. I had 30-27. That's what the final score was, but we still did it. We did good.
How about that defensive coordinator over there for the Cowboys?
He's
Eberflus?
so
I mean, the
good.
talent's just not there, though. It's so bad.
They
Anyways.
got Kenny Clark and they got Bland and Diggs and no.
I mean, they've been in and out. The corner's been in and out of the lineup. They've been banged up. All right. I've been on the Panthers 2 weeks in a row. They haven't won away yet. And the Jets stink. Really stinky.
Do it.
This is one that would happen.
Do it.
I tell you what. Someone that's been in on the Panthers, I was picking the Jets, and I was going to be right about it, okay? But Garrett Wilson out. Fields stinks at passing, and he's got no one else to throw to. I have to take the Panthers here. I could totally see the Jets getting their first one. They're about to. Garrett Wilson being out is a gift for Carolina.
It's a lot of funny games this week. It's just like
the Panthers are better as it is. I love that they're stopping the run much better. I love that Bryce Young's getting more confident playing well. Ted McMillan's balling out. Rico Dowdle's balling out. Just imagine when they get Hubbard back. I mean, that's going to be absolutely crazy in there.
Twosome.
Pass defense a little questionable. Could Field start to get something going? Garrett Wilson being out's tough, but
he just kept talking right over that.
Gruesome twosome, yeah.
Give me the Panthers. I'm back on the Panthers after last week. I'm sorry, Panthers.
What if they just can't win away? I could see the Jets winning.
If they can't win, if they lose this game, I think I'm
never picking them away.
Never picking them away.
The Jets are winning this game, but I'm taking the Panthers.
Oh.
The Jets are winning this game.
I kind of feel the same way now.
They're so due.
Who's their best receiver with Garrett Wilson out?
I was saying, you know what I was saying with Josh Reynolds? You know what I was saying, though? A couple weeks ago, I was saying, like, if you hire a defensive coach as your head coach, higher floor, like, you're gonna be okay. But, like, we're looking at Aaron Glenn right now. My God, it's a disaster.
Yeller's taking the Panthers, he says, which means the awful Jets should win. Okay, last place Yeller.
Can we just all take the Jets for fun?
Just for fun, man? If Garrett Wilson was playing, I'm taking the Jets. They're winning that game. But he's not.
They're winning this game.
Papa Witt probably. He took the Panthers, right? I put him up there.
Yeah.
This is a trap game, isn't it? Yeah, same page here. I'm Canadian, and if the Panthers weren't playing so well as of late, this would be my should be in the CFL game of the week. I like it. Love it. Want some more of it.
He's Canadian, eh?
Yeah.
Hey, sorry.
Hey, Papa Witt, sorry.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, okay. What do we got next?
His team.
Papa Witt.
Put him over there.
Put him over there. He's taking his team, the Broncos. You see I don't even know what to do with myself. 2 Broncos logos up there. And let's see if he says it before. Bo gets the offense going again. He didn't like that thick London air. I know Junior loves a good altitude game, so he's with me on this one.
Oh.
I'll roll with them. I'm taking the Broncos here.
It doesn't matter what you said. He said you're with them on this game.
Let's roll.
Hey, Papa Witt, let me tell you something. You don't speak for me, buddy. But I'm taking the Broncos with you.
Giants looking frisky. They won 2 out of 3 with Jackson Dart. They shellacked the defending Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. The pass rush looks good. The running game with Scadaboo looks good. Offensive line looks good right now. So the Giants are the ultimate sneaky team. I don't love this matchup. They're playing maybe the best defense in football, one of the best defenses in football. The pass rush could get after a slow, bland Broncos offense, but you can run. You can move the ball as long as you get the ball out before the pass rush gets to you. You can move the ball on the Giants. I think it's a good matchup for Denver. I thought Jets were a good matchup, and they barely squeaked by. But I think it sounded like Pete was with me on that one.
I mean, the altitude's such a fact.
Oh yeah, how could I forget?
But I was gonna say, Jackson Dart's been impressive, but I think teams keep underestimating his legs, like him using his legs. I think the Broncos are going to see that on film now multiple weeks. He likes to run. I think they're going to contain him, and they're going to give him a lot of trouble. He needs to stop taking those hits, too.
And Bo Nix needs to stop rolling right.
Yeah, he's something, too. I mean, like I said it, I think I said it last week, the Broncos could go to the Super Bowl, but it's all about Bo Nix.
I don't know.
Like that, I think the defense is elite
that's
enough.
High praise.
But
it's an offensive year.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's the big if though, and I don't think
they score with the big boys that will in the playoffs find a way to score.
I don't think they will, but I'm saying like the coaching they have, the defense I think is capable of. I just think it's all on. I shouldn't say it's all on him, but it's the offense.
He has moments where it's like whoa, like crazy good, but got to fully put it together. There you have. I thought somebody might go sneaky. We've had some sneaky picks. No one was sneaky on that one, but we'll see if there's some sneaky. I just wanted to say sneaky.
I've been the sneaky.
Oh my God, the Chargers wearing the all yellows. Colts at Chargers.
Oh God.
2 solid teams here. The Colts are hot. They're number 2 in the power rankings. How, where would you think the Colts, that didn't make any sense, would be ranked that high? They're balling out. They have multiple ways they can pull it off. They did let Jacoby Brissett pull a little scare on them. He threw on them pretty well. They were missing some guys in the secondary. Charvarius Ward suffered a concussion in pregame warm-ups. What's going on there? Chargers, even though they pulled off a win, they've been a little sketchy, a little sloppy. They can't pass protect. Herbert's still balling out. The weapons balling out. They're so banged up that they can't stop the run. It's a tough one to pick. This is one. This is too early to pick this one because there's so many injuries that are on the line in this tight, maybe heavyweight battle. Is Joe Alt coming back? Is Trey Pipkins coming back for the Chargers? Is Quentin Johnson? It's mainly
Joe Alt had a chance to come back.
Yeah, he has a shot to come back. Offensive lineman. I'm going to guess he probably. I don't know. It's tough. And then for the Colts, that secondary got beat up to Jacoby Brissett last week because they're out of corners. Charvarius Ward got knocked out of the game because of pregame war with a concussion. Kenny Moore's been out. Xavier Howard retired. They got some no-name guys, not really, but almost, at corner, and they got beat up. So Herbert could sling the ball to these receivers all over them. But the Chargers are really struggling to stop the run. Jonathan Taylor might be the best of football right now. He might run all over them. I need to...
Give me the Colts
Pete's
for now.
taking the Colts for now.
Can't believe the Colts right now. I mean, we've been saying they're a complete team, and Daniel Jones is playing great, and
we bleed blue.
And those uniforms are awful for the Chargers. They should be. Where are the throwbacks that they brought back? Where are those right now?
I don't think they're that awful. I'll take
the yellows.
I'll take the Chargers and the yellows. I'll take for now. I need to see this.
If Joe Alt is playing, I might take the Chargers.
Yeah,
actually. That's like a huge one right there.
The offensive lineman and the corners for the Colts, because if the Colts are still missing Ward and Moore, Herbert's going to sling it all over them.
Didn't they get Hilton?
Yeah, his slot corner. Is
that what Moore does?
He plays. He's been playing more outside as his career's gone on, but he plays a little bit of both. But yeah, it's tough for the Chargers to win if that offensive line is what they're if they're trotting out that offensive line they've been trotting out. It's tough to win any game. It's going to be tough, right? They won last week, obviously, but it was the Dolphins. They were in Miami, tougher place to play. Right now, I feel like picking the Chargers, but I absolutely cannot if they're just still got that terrible offensive line. And Johnson's out, and the Colts get some one or two corners back here. So I hate to do this way, but this is a to-be-determined pick for sure, unfortunately. The toughest game to pick of the week.
Yeah, I'm taking the Chargers. Taking the Chargers at home. They're going to look like some crayons out there. But I agree with you. With the
what flavor?
Just a yellow
Lemon?
Crayon. I mean, talk to Papa Wood. He probably eats crayons.
Bolt down.
So, bolt up.
Bolt down.
Herbert's going to throw all over them.
Yeller says Chargers, and he said I changed this one 4 times.
All right. Hopefully not a 5th.
Colts for Papa Witt. He's with Pete, and we're all kind of to be determined here, unfortunately. It's not Tuesday. Me. We got to record these picks on Tuesday night. Junior's sticking with it no matter what there. Mm-hmm. Good for him. Good for him.
For you.
Colt up, high-scoring shootout, but JT is the difference. Yeah, the Chargers are struggling to stop the run. That could be the difference, but Chargers defense can be pretty solid. They might get Khalil Mack back as well. It's another one. He is off. He's able to come back this week, but will he come back? That's kind of the question here. So there you have it for that one.
I can't wait for this next one.
Good split as of now. You can't wait for the next one? I don't even know what it is.
Little Riz blow-up action.
Oh, Commanders, Cowboys.
Do it.
This is gonna be a good one. Old-fashioned shootout in the NFC East. Well, I was gonna rip this Commanders offense. Kingsbury, this is a college offense. They do not know how to play under center, and it's biting them in the ass. Every short yardage play takes way longer than it needs to be. It involves in a read option, or we're going to fake the handoff, we're going to hand it off, we're going to have Jaden Daniels go outside because he's not playing under center. Can Kingsbury... What is it, though? Is it Daniels? Does he need to run this offense? A similar thing happened with Kyler Murray and the Cardinals. Like, all of a sudden, teams figured it out. Like, it was annoying at first. It was tough to game plan for. Now that we figured it out, like, And then they could be explosive on offense, right? They moved the ball on the Bears. They just turned the ball over.
They
shot
definitely
them.
could be explosive on offense this week.
This week, yeah. And that's why I'm going to take them. They turned the ball over a ton last week, and that's why they lost. They're going to play a much worse defense that also is not going to take the ball away. The Cowboys' offense is going to have – I'm worried about the Commanders' defense as well, but not as much as the Cowboys' defense.
Yeah,
Dak's going to have a day. They might get CeeDee Lamb back.
This might be the worst defense in the NFL. I think it is the worst defense in the NFL.
It is.
Give me the Commanders. I think the Commanders are better than what they've shown. They're 3-3. I know Daniels missed some time. They went 1-1 without him, but could have had the one on Monday night. I think they get back in the win column here.
Yep, taking the Commanders just simply because Dallas's defense.
Eberflus.
I mean, if the Commanders turn it over like they did against the Bears, they're probably not going to win. But
It's
I don't
in a
think
dome.
it's in a dome. Yeller, Redskins.
Okay.
If no free cheese, is what he says. All right, okay. And Commanders for Popowit. Nobody on the Cowboys at home. Really hard to pick. Commanders have gone win-loss, win-loss, win-loss. I'm a big trends guy. That's a good point there. So it's time for a win. Cowboys got a shot in this one, but that defense, man, super, super stinky.
Man.
Come on, man.
What do we got next? What do we got?
What about that guy for the head coach?
Packers, Cardinals. Cardinals almost pull one off against the hot Colts. Packers been, they won, but they're a little underwhelming maybe. Could the Cardinals get right? Is Kyler Murray going to play? Is Brissett going to play? Who do they want to play? That's the question. Packers are the better team on both sides of the ball. I'm going to take Green Bay, though.
Taking Green Bay. I'm so confused by, it seems like the games that the Packers have lost this year, they almost just take their foot way off the gas and they play down to this this is going to be a close game and it shouldn't be. Or maybe they've learned you gotta kind of just keep that foot on the gas until you for sure have separation, and then you can kind of coast. They're pulling the plug way too early, and they just got to stay aggressive.
Can't pull your goalie that early.
Got it. You cannot.
Give me the Packers as well.
What do you guys think the spread is on this game?
What do you guys spread eagle? What do you guys think?
What's the line?
What do you guys think? Okay. Well, the Cardinals are home, so that helps obviously a little bit. But let's say it's 5.5 or
it's 6.5. I thought it'd be 9.5.
No,
so
I mean 6. Yeah,
is it
that's
still
fine.
6.5? Let me check that.
Yeah. I'll just say, what are you guys' thoughts on Gannon getting fired after the season?
I think it might happen.
I think so.
I think they move on from Kyler Murray before Gannon. I think Murray's days in Arizona are just kind of.
I think with that punch, I think that did it for Gannon. I think that did it.
I didn't even hit him that hard.
Yeller took the Packers. Papa Witt took the Packers. Think Brissett gives the Cardinals a better shot, and maybe, or maybe it was just because the Colts were out of corners. That could be it too, but we'll see.
I'm interested to see what you did with the colors on this next one.
Doesn't even say the line on this.
Oh boy, what is it?
Oh, the graphics guy. Let's see what he did.
Oh,
black with the
Sunday, right? Sunday Night Football. Falcons won 2 in a row. They scored all over the Commanders and looked impressive, and then they impressed and beat the Bills. Offense got going early. The defense just kept them held the lead. Really, they tried to blow it, but the defense made sure the Falcons did not blow.
Are they real? Are the Falcons real?
Are they for real? They can play on both sides of the ball. The Niners have looked good this year. Mac Jones finally came back down to earth a little sloppy against the Bucs. Bucs are pretty hot, though. They lose that one, and another massive injury, Fred Warner. How are the Niners going to be without all those guys and now Fred Warner? It's a tough call. At home, prime time, I'm taking the Niners, though. Even though they're so beat up, it's hard to pick them, but they've proven they can win. Falcons, again, they're good. They're hot. They're good on both sides of the ball, apparently, but I don't know if they're super consistent on both sides of the ball. 1 second, it's the offense and the defense are not on the same page. It's like one's good or the other's good, not at the same time. So I think that comes into play here. I feel like the Niners consistently get the job done on prime time in general, but especially home prime time. I'll take San Francisco even though they're so injured. Maybe they get a little healthier this week. George Kittle coming back possibly. Pearsall possibly. So we'll see. Give me the Niners.
I'm also taking the Niners at home here. I don't know. I mean, I like Atlanta. Always thought this year that they'd kind of be a little sneaky, play some good games. I don't know. It's just like you said, Niners in prime time. Atlanta getting 2 primetime games in a row. I mean, they can't just show us everything, right?
I don't know.
Right,
I don't
right.
know if I'm buying into the Falcons
I
yet
can't.
completely. I also we were talking about this. You were talking about this last time. I think the Bills are a little sus. Like they had a really easy schedule to start the season. They sneaked by in a few of those games, and now they're struggling. It's actually showing here. Niners, better coach team, better pizza. No, I'm just kidding.
Papa John's.
At home,
Kyle Shanahan.
Kyle Shanahan, what a guy.
Yeller is this is another one of those games where we've been split on a lot, but I'm surprised. All right, Papa Witt is going to do it for us.
There we
He's
go.
sipping the Kool-Aid.
He's taking the Falcons. He says Falcons D is good. Bijan goes wild on the beat-up 49ers D. Not a hot take. Ha ha.
It's a hot take.
I don't think it's a hot take.
It's not really a hot take, but
Let Salah do his work though. Let him cook over there.
Salah versus Ulbrich.
Yeah.
The Jets guys.
This is good.
This is good. Give me Salah.
Yeah.
Give me him. Let me have him.
What do you think about him as like
You don't want
Titans
him.
head coach?
No, you don't want
I
him.
just think there's a Jets problem, and he's
think so.
clearly better than Aaron Glenn.
Yeah.
You know what I think? I think whoever the Titans bring in as their coach, you got to almost write it into their contract. Cowboy head on the sideline. Are you kidding me?
All right.
They would be next level.
Oh, Monday night, it was a doubleheader again. Bucks, Lions. Bucks are number 1 in the power rankings. The Lions were there last week, but they got outplayed by the Chiefs and dropped the loss. A lot of injuries here. Tampa running out of receivers. No Godwin this week. No Igbuka this week. And then running back Bucky Irving will remain out this week. They have a lot of injuries on the offensive line. Mike Evans has a shot to be back. The Lions are very injured at corner. As I'm talking right now, Brian Branch is suspended for 1 game. He is appealing that.
This is something right here.
Kirby Joseph's a little banged up. The Bucks got guys injured in the secondary, but they should get them back. Zion McCollum could come back here, so that's kind of a question. But that could make that because the defense has been giving up a lot, even though they've been winning a lot through the air. And that getting McCollum back, who's a really solid, underrated corner, could really help. Kirby Joseph banged up in that game last week, but he came back in. Is he going to play? It's a little tricky.
Here's the key for me with all these dang injuries
Yeah.
going on. Mike Evans is playing. I'm taking the Bucks here. If he's not, I'm taking the Lions.
Okay.
Because I know Godwin's not going to play, right? Igbuka's not going to play for
Right.
sure.
Right.
I mean, they got Sterling Shepard. They got who else?
Tez Johnson
Tez Johnson.
makes some
I-
plays. Kate Otten can get after it.
I just don't know if Baker has that chemistry with those guys.
He got it done last game.
He's something. We love Baker.
So
I don't know what you want to put me down as.
So
What do you
if
think, what do you think? What do you think the chances if he's playing? I don't know.
I think he might play, but I don't know.
I'm gonna choose the Bucks right now.
But let's say Branch wins the appeal. Branch and
I
Kirby
don't think
Joseph
he's
are
gonna win.
out there.
He's not gonna win the appeal.
I could see it. It wouldn't make any. It would be contradicting if he won it because the letter that it's made to the public, made public to the public, they sent them was pretty they mean it. So Mike Evans plays. You're taking the Bucks. This is a tricky one too. I plan on taking the Bucks every week. I think I said that multiple times. I've never had a second favorite team in my life. I have it this year at Baker and the Bucks. So I want to pick them every week. But part of me is like. It's like the same thing as the Chiefs last week. It was a get-right spot for the Chiefs at home, primetime. They beat the Lions. The Chiefs really didn't get their normal calls against the Jags, and then they got 0 calls against them against the Lions, and everyone complaining about it. The Lions can get the calls this week, and this is their get-right spot, home and primetime. Amon-Ra St. Brown seems to always go off against the Bucks. I don't like that the Lions, like if they're coming from behind and the run game's not a part of it, they did, Goff struggled a little bit with that. Also, the Lions are favored by 5.5. That tells me Vegas knows something. They're baiting people to take the Bucks. I'm going to put myself. I'm kind of with Pete though. I want to take the Bucks, but it's just something that would happen. The Lions win this one, but it depends on who's playing Mike Evans and those two safeties. That's the big one here. The Lions could get Taylor Decker back. They actually could get Aleem McNeil for the first time this year. That's pretty huge in this game. Again, the run game's been inconsistent for the Bucs without Bucky Irving. I'll stay on the Lions for now, but let's monitor the Mike Evans and the safety situation. Mike Evans for the Bucs, safeties for the Lions.
Yeah, this is my Doritos pick of the week. I'm taking the Lions at home.
What?
Oh, whoa, I put you on the Bucs.
Are we sponsoring
what
Doritos or?
No, I just needed.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
I'm sorry.
We got some sponsors coming up. At least one, scheduled for November. We're not saying it yet. We'll have some fun with it. Do I put it? It depends. I don't know what video it's going to go in though, but we'll record it. We'll have some fun. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, Lions get right. I think that. I mean, they played fine. I mean, obviously the whole penalties thing with the Chiefs is kind of weird. You're never gonna win a game like that. So, Lions are one of the best teams.
Guys are going against Baker and our Bucs.
I don't want to.
Yeah, I really don't want to.
I could switch to the Bucs.
I could be on the Lions too.
Honestly, I've never let the a line get to me, but these snakes know something. If they put the Lions at 5.5. That's a whopping line for this game. They are baiting people to take because they know damn well people are going to throw money on the Bucs. They know something. I don't know. It's part of my thinking, but the injuries and the suspension could play a factor here. And the Bucs are just missing so many damn guys, but they keep winning. I don't know.
Lines and spreads and all that stuff means nothing when Baker Mayfield is involved. Nothing.
That's true. What's going on with this? Okay.
You all right?
Yeller taking the Lions. Surprised. I know he wants to take the Bucs too. Papa Witt, Lions. Pete by himself for now, but we all. I think Junior's firm, right?
I'm firm.
You're firm.
I'm always.
Me
firm.
and Pete are kind of in the same boat with a lot of these here, but. Where? Lions. What's more injured, the Lions secondary or the Bucs starting receivers? Lions get back on track at home. Would pick the Bucs if the game was in Tampa. Oh yeah, I'd definitely take the Bucs.
Thanks, Papa Witt. Thanks, brother.
Thanks, brother. All right, so there's your first Monday night game. We got another Monday night game, and then we got Pete and Junior's bye teams of the week. And there's only two, but I'm excited for it. It's a good one.
No.
Oh, Texans, Seahawks. Seahawks playing pretty good ball. They stopped the red-hot Jags. They played very well on defense despite missing some guys in the secondary. Will they get those guys back? It could be an issue if they don't. So we'll see. They got DeMarcus Lawrence back last week. They got the pass rush going against the Jags, and they put a good outing together, even on offense. Explosive plays from Darnold to JSN's unreal right now. Cooper Kupp getting a big-time touchdown as well. The only knock on the Seahawks is they get a little conservative, and they insist on getting that run game going, even when it's not going. They kind of insist on it. For Houston, they're on 2 in a row. This is much more of a challenge going against Seattle, but they're off that bye. We talked about the Seahawks defense being good. The Texans defense is probably better. This could be the best defense in football. The offense is the issue, but again, Seattle, we saw the Bucs throw all over them. They're banged up in the secondary. They get Nico Collins and company going here. So this is a trap game for Seattle for two reasons. They might get out defensed, if that makes sense in this game, and that presents a problem. And for some reason, Seattle is just much, much, much better on the road than at home, so they could lose because of that. And the Texans might get going. I could see it. So the Texans totally could pull this off because their defense. Here's the difference here, though. Seattle won against Jacksonville for multiple reasons. We talked about the explosive plays to JSN, but the main reason they won is because the pass rush caused all kinds of problems for Trevor Lawrence. They will cause all kinds of problems for the Texans' offensive line and C.J. Stroud. So I have to take the Seahawks, even though I think it'll be a squeaker. I could see it being a trap game. The Texans pulling it out, but the Seahawks pass rush. I think it's kind of funny though. Like on the offseason, even with the trade deadline talk, Seattle fans complain about their edge players. Like they talk like they desperately need a pass rusher. They're doubting their own team there. I think they got some good pass rushers. DeMarcus Lawrence, a stud. Boye Mafe, an absolute stud. He's underrated. I mean, they have Nwosu, Derek Hall if he's healthy. They got a couple athletic damn good pass rushers, I think. And then you got DeMarcus Lawrence, the leader, the veteran that can stop the run at a high level as well. So quit knocking your guys there. Come on.
Yeah, right. I agree. This is This is one of those squeaker of the weeks for me. I think
Sponsored by Liquid IV.
sponsored by Liquid
Code
IV.
GOAT.
Squeaker of the week. Code GOAT. Taking the Seahawks. I think that
I already put you up there.
I think
Yeah.
we're all going to go with the Seahawks.
I think
here. I
that
think we're all
when
in
you-
agreement.
a
I
good
thought
pass
about it.
rush versus a bad old line
Yeah.
is a recipe
Yeah.
for disaster.
I actually was when I first saw it. Sometimes when I just look at the logos matched up and I pick it, like it just comes to me and it works. But I do break down the matchup in my head then. So when I saw Texans and I broke down the matchup. I'm like, Seahawks pass rush is going to be a little too much. But there's a chance the Texans pass rush is a little. The Seahawks offensive line surprisingly has held up very, very well. But could it be a problem with Will Anderson and Daniil Hunter? I almost mixed their two names together.
Will Hunter.
Will Hunter and Daniil
Anderson.
Anderson Jr.
They got to take the ball away. If Houston wants any chance in this game, their defense has to take
I'm going to
ball
predict
away.
that both defenses take the ball away in this game.
They got to win the turnover battle, set up some good field position. That's going to be your best shot at
Win
this.
Yeller's taking the Seahawks.
12th man.
And Popowitz taking the Seahawks.
I guarantee it.
Low-scoring battle, squeaker of the week. Man, we're on the
Three
same
squeakers.
page. Woo!
Peter, are you going to squeaker this one?
There's probably a better squeaker. This is kind of my guts.
Bucks, Lions. That's always the Bucks games.
Honestly, I think you see someone whooping someone's ass in that one.
game-winning drive.
Bears is a good squeaker to always do.
They're favored by
25,
5.5.
24.
It'd probably be closer than that. We'll
They
see.
love to squeak.
They love to squeak. It's that time, ladies and gentlemen. It is, and I forgot. The graphics guy forgot to switch. Pete's on Junior's side. Junior's on Pete's side. It's not a big deal. People know who's who. The bye teams are the cold Buffalo Bills and the cold Baltimore Ravens. Two
Wow.
contenders are supposed to be contenders, and that's why this is perfect for this, because we have tiers. The bye team of the week for these guys. Contenders, chicken tenders, pretenders, offenders. Pete,
Jeez.
take us away.
I
I wish I can do this one,
Yeah, this is.
but I can't.
This is easy.
You think it's easy?
This is easy.
Junior's first.
You
What,
do
what
it.
team are we doing first?
Bills.
Bills are contenders. I mean, I think that we're reading way too into that the Bills are sus. I think that they're a good team. They're going to be in the mix at the end of the year. They're going to be fighting for a Super Bowl opportunity. They're
Defense is sus though.
they're still going to be there. I
they don't-
promise
and
you
they
they'll
don't
be
have
there.
a true number one receiver either. Which
They'll
is,
still
which
be
is
there.
A problem.
You got Josh Allen.
But they have Josh Allen, who's the MVP in the league. And you know what? It's Buffalo. They're known for their buffalo wings, not their chicken tenders.
Oh.
So give me them as contenders up there.
Yeah, I would agree. I still don't know if I'm not going to pick them to win the Super Bowl, but I definitely think they're contenders. Ravens, what are you guys doing?
They were my Super Bowl pick. It's just so disappointing.
I would put them in contenders too,
I
because the
think-
defense started to get right.
I think so too. I think
they're gonna get
I think
healthier.
they're gonna go on a run. I think this bye week's definitely gonna help. They got the Bears coming off the bye week. That's gonna be a fun one. It's in Baltimore.
Yeah, see you there.
See you there. I think
Shootout, little
Lamar
shootout
will,
action.
Lamar will be back. It's all about those defensive guys getting back though, because their defense is just poopy without all those players.
So you put them in contenders?
I still like them in the contenders.
Junior's going to go with chicken tenders. I think.
I'm not. I'm actually putting them in my bye team of the week.
Oh,
It's a good one.
I agree with Pete that they're going to go on a run here, getting Lamar back.
I think
they need
is this
that.
bold? I don't know if it's bold. I think they're going to win the division still, even though they're one and
That is
4, right? Or no, 1 and 5. Are
1
they
and
1 and
5.
5?
They're 1 and
Jesus.
5.
And the Steelers are
4 and
1. I think the Steelers might. I
What-
picked the Steelers to lose here to
this
the
week,
Bengals.
what if the Steelers win this game? You think the Steelers will win the division?
I think so, probably.
So
I
this
mean,
is a big
that's
one for
crazy because
Pittsburgh.
it's 5-1 and 1 and 5. That's
Yeah.
That's big, but it's a bold. I think that's a bold prediction right there because a lot of people are picking the Steelers to win against the Bengals. I think the Ravens are going to win the division still.
This bye week, I mean, couple weeks ago would have been a nice time to have it for the Ravens, kind of before this little implosion a little bit.
I think it's people don't realize that there might be more positive than negative right now, just because how that defense looked against the Rams. Because last year the defense of the Ravens was stinky early. They were giving up like 40-something points to the Bengals in 2 outings, and give or take. And then all of a sudden they got right at the end. I think as long as they stay healthy, they're gonna do that. Trading for Alohi Gilman was big. Just got to stay healthy, get that pass rush going a little bit more. They're missing Matabuke pretty badly. They're gonna miss him, continue to miss him. But they can get going here. It's going to be fun to watch. Any zingers before we sign off?
I don't got no zingers this
No
week.
zingers? I don't know if I have
No
any zingers.
Drop one more Callahan nugget for you guys here.
Let's hear it.
Did you guys see Mike Silver posted like a long article on the whole thing, but he said he interviewed a Raiders coach after the game, and he said that was the worst team he's seen in the past 25 years
Oh, wow.
of coaching, and he said they have one star player in Jeffrey Simmons, and they are just underprepared.
Yeah.
Just embarrassing.
That's your zinger.
That's my zinger for you.
Maybe you can get Mike McDaniel. He might be available.
He's going to pass.
I'm going to pass.
What do you mean you're going to pass?
Well, okay. That's going to do it for Week 7 Pick'ems. We'll be back next week with Week 8 Pick'ems. You guys know the drill every Tuesday night. That's going to do it. Thanks for watching. I got to piss.